Hello, viewers at home. I'm very grateful that we have made it all through the journey of January 2022 to this powerful month of February. I rejoice with many of us that we are born. Personally, I'm also born in this month. So we are going to be rejoicing together from now till eternity. Today, I'm just welcoming you again. Today, 2/2/22, a powerful day in the history that we have been able to witness. So you are welcome to my channel today, and that is Mallorca in the country called Spain. And now we are enjoying sun. It is shiny, and then very soon we will be pull off our jackets. We'll be able to move around. Just before I go to today's message for us, this is Mallorca today on the Tell Me Facts. I just want us to know that the rate of the COVID or Omicron in Mallorca is getting down, and the case of people that are dying has dramatically reduced. And then we have been permitted to be moving around. And then about last week, the citizens, we were out that we don't want the government to play on our liberty. So using of certificate will soon be considered, and will not be using it as one of the conditions that if you don't have it, you cannot eat, you cannot drink in our bar. Government are still looking onto those things. But meanwhile, you continue to keep safe. Continue to drink your tea, water, and then this is a winter period. You continue to drink your hot tea, the aboniki, the raw, please be having it. And please make sure that you protect your children when they are going to school. So today, please, I just want to brief us about one latest development that we may not know, or that we know, or we are not paying much attention to it. If you are coming to Spain, Spain is one of the Schengen country in the Europe. And then you can use Spain as point of entry to enter all other countries. It depends on which one that you like to live. Because of this, whatever thing you had here, you can verify the truth, then it is obtainable to many of these European countries. You can come to Spain by visa. Tourist visa, business visa, student visa, visiting visa, all those things you can easily come to Spain with it. And later, maybe you want to live, you want to stay here in Spain, there are rules and regulations that is guiding it. Just make sure that here you can get the resident of Spain from 3 main sources. Number one is that when you get here, you stay up to 3 years. Then when you are staying in 3 years, immediately when you get to Spain, make sure that you register where you are living. It is called empadronamiento. Where you are living, just tell the person there that they should give the house contract, then you take it to the local government, you register there. After registering, you take the same your Nigerian passport or whichever passport that you use. I'm talking about African generally now. You take this one now to the nearest hospital, the local hospital. They call it Ip Salute. You go there and register. There they will assign you to one doctor that will be taking care of you. Spain is generally rated as one of the best countries that gives good health. And in most cases, our health services, they are free. Because when we are working, they take part of this money as our security, as our social security services. So whoever comes to Spain enjoys this once you have your sanitary health card. Now, having this one, then you buy social arrival, which is called social bonus. With all this and with your police character, after 3 years, you can apply for residence in Spain, in which will come with a working permit. Working permit will come with it if you submit your documents with pre-contract. That is one company that can offer you job when your paper is out. So that is one way. Number two, you can get married to a citizen of any EU or the Spanish citizen. You can get married to them. That one, you can get your paper also. With that one, you don't need so many things like pre-contract if the person is working. Now, Another one that you can do is that if you are coming to Spain, if you have a business, you are coming with your money. You are coming with money to Spain, maybe you want to buy house or you want to establish business, then you need to get a lawyer. This one, they will help you and get your resident permit also. Apart from these three, I want to explain one that you may not understand so much. That is seeking asylum. Seeking asylum is a way of looking for international protection or safety in international country. That means your home country, maybe there is war, ethnic problems, religion problems, political crisis, or unrest, or any outbreak of anything that warrants you to leave the country to another. In the previous years, Spain has not been welcoming all those things, and one of it is that language. If you are coming to here to seek asylum, you need to prepare some documents which must be translated. Then when you come here, you then process it up. Now, how do you seek asylum in Spain? Immediately, you know that you want to seek asylum because of so many already that is happening in African countries. Now, you need to get pictures. That one that will verify that your statement or your story that you want to tell them is true. In the newspaper, Vanguard, Punch, All Times, where it has been published that your family is in problem, or even where they have kidnapped you, or where they have maltreated you, all those things will help them to consider your case. Then, your police report also, you must get it and make sure that you translate it. If you can't translate it there, when you come here, you will be helped to translate it in one of our places that they are doing it. Now, with all these documents with you, then you can now travel. Immediately when you enter Spain or its territories, make sure that you go to any local police center. When you arrive, you want to seek asylum in Spain, you must let it be within a time of 1 month. That is 30 days. 1 month. It is very, very important that you start to seek this within 1 month upon your arrival. You don't need to go and look for a house you are living. You don't need to get sanitary card before you go and get and seek for international protection, which is seeking asylum. All what you need to do once you arrive there, 2 or 3 days, please get to the local government. They will get your story. They will then book you for interview. Immediately, they will give you one house by the help of Caritas or Red Cross. Red Cross people will now be taking care of you in the first 6 months when you are arriving. You will be able to live freely, then they will be giving you healthcare services. During these 6 months, they will be processing your story that you have told them. Now, after 6 months, if the story is genuine and is verified, during that period of 6 months, they will give you something like that is called red card. Red card, it is simply that your statement, your document, or your name or your story is written at the back. It's just a document. It is not yet your resident card. But with this red card, you can move freely. You cannot work with this once they give you, but it's just that they have accepted you and they are still processing your stories. So that is the red card. Now, after 6 months and you are authorized, your story was granted, they will give you the resident permit and the working permit. You can work in an organization. You are free to walk around. You are free to go to hospital. You are free to go to school. You are free to go to gym. You are free to do everything that people that are legalized, they are doing there. Now, another thing that is so benefit when you seek asylum is that when we are here, we spend 10 years before we can start to process nationality of Spain. But if you come to seek asylum in Spain, after 5 years, you can process your nationality. After 5 years, you will not spend up to 10 years. So those are the advantages if you come here to seek asylum. So another thing there is that you will be permitted to bring in your wife if you are husband, or your wife if you are your children, or if you are wife, you can bring your husband. You can bring them to come and live with you. Another thing also that you cannot be extradited or maybe your country is demanding that they want you, Spain will not release you on any ground except you yourself you want to say you want to go. They will not extradite you or expel you from their territory. So far, you are a law-abiding citizen there. You'll be granted residence, you will have rights to live there, and you can regroup your family. So that is about seeking asylum in Spain and the advantages. So dear listener, this is what I want to share with us today. Please try to share this with your families in Africa that they are trying to come to Spain or to any of these Western world to seek asylum, and the different ways that you can use to get their paper. So viewers, this is where I'm going to drop the tone today. Remember to subscribe if you are yet to do so, in which you will be hearing this notification without you being expected to be shared with. So thank you and God bless. I'm wishing you happy new month in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you and God bless.